I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah.
Hey buddy. Are you tired? Are you tired after your little walk? Come here, hey. Paw. Good boy. You gonna high five me? High five. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Go on. Go on.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. As you noticed from the title, is it okay to be sad? Yeah, quite simply. Now, I'm filming this the day after Mother's Day in the UK. It's probably not going to go out today. And yesterday got me thinking. A lot of you know, a little while ago I lost my mum, unfortunately to quite a nasty illness. And it really got me thinking, seeing everybody's sort of social media pages, mainly through Facebook, sort of going through the whole, you know, Happy Mother's Day and all that good stuff, which the majority of mothers quite rightly deserve a day, without a shadow of a doubt. But it got me to thinking that there's a lot of people on a day like that, and I'm sure it's the same on Father's Day, albeit me personally haven't experienced it on Father's Day, where people feel sad because, as opposed to giving your mother a present, a card, you know, going around taking her out for a meal if it was like normal circumstances, whatever, you end up going and doing things like laying some flowers on a grave. And it really isn't the nicest of feelings, no matter how much time passes. And it really made me start to think about mental health again. It's always a topic on my mind. A lot of people know why, but it's such a prevalent topic in today's society. Now, there's a lot of people that seem to think sadness and depression are the same thing. People will call themselves depressed on a very regular basis when they're actually sad. There is a major difference. There is a major difference between being sad and being depressed, and it's quite simple. It gets you thinking that being sad is fine. It's a normal human emotion. We experience it just like we experience being happy, being angry, tiredness even. It affects us, it does. But being sad affects us in the short term. It affects us whilst we're thinking about something like that. It affects us whilst we're going through an event that's maybe a little bit traumatic to us for whatever reason. Through pain, through quite literally loss, through anything similar to that, you're going to be sad, and there isn't an issue with it at all. If you need to cry, go for it. It's an outlet. It's a way of dealing with being sad. It's a way of helping you deal with being sad. But in the meantime, if you're also managing to have a laugh and a joke about other things, you're sad, you're not depressed. Depression becomes something that overrides your day-to-day activities for seemingly no reason. You'll feel like nothing's going your way. You'll feel like it's all sort of jumping on you at once. It'll affect whatever you do. It'll affect you going to the shops. It'll affect you trying to go to work. The leading cause of sickness worldwide is depression. And I'm looking at the computer again to get some figures, but it's 24% of women and 13% of men in England are diagnosed with depression in their lifetime, which is quite high. It can be fixed in a variety of ways, and a big thing of it is self-help. You looking at doing things that help you on a day-to-day basis. And I will always go back to this company, Mentis Statum, which was a company I mentioned in my last video. It's a company that I massively support and really do hope that they do massively well, purely because of their values, their core values that help people. And on their website, and I'm going to do a couple of little pictures, and I highly doubt that the owner minds. I've taken it from their website because I want you guys, if you're feeling like you are sad, depressed, whatever, I want you to go to this website. There's a couple of little free downloads that we do. And it's self-help, it's self-care, and it's things to help you look after yourself in a day by having a little ticky box exercise to do, and it is such simple little things. But there's a lot of other things you can do as well. Go for a walk in nature. Go find somewhere that's absolutely stunning. It sort of takes your breath away a little bit. Treat yourself to some fresh air. Doesn't have to be a long walk, it doesn't have to be anything too taxing. If you've got a dog, it's a great opportunity to go exploring. I've been walking a dog now for a good few weeks, quite a lot more than I normally do, without a shadow of a doubt. And it's refreshing to see various like sort of places and various like nice little walks that I've never seen before, having lived in the same village for almost 30 years. It's just so nice to get out there, and it does make you feel miles better. Exercise in general does. But thinking about things like that, not a lot of people realise that there's so much support out there as well. And again, I'll get some numbers at the end of the video to put up, some websites to go visit if you're feeling like you need help, for whatever reason that might be, for any form of mental health. Now, the reason I'm doing these videos time and time again, and sort of drawing on my own experiences, is because males still seem to think there's a stigma around mental health. There isn't any judgment anymore on somebody feeling like they can't cope with something. There's so much help out there for various different mental healths, and yes, there probably isn't enough help, and yes, there probably should be a lot more, and it should be widely publicised. There is help out there, but most of the places that are help are charities, and there's where lies a problem. A charity's well and good providing it's got funding, but there's so much in this current climate and current circumstances of COVID-19 that people aren't fundraising as much, people aren't generating as much income for these charities to be able to function properly. And it's quite a scary thought, because there's people out there that suffer as a result of it, as a direct result of it. There's people out there suffering, and they shouldn't be. Make sure people are okay. Speak to them, speak to your friends, speak to your family, just check in on them and see if they need anything, see if they are okay. They might not want to reach out because they might feel like they're a burden to you, but they can't be. They're your friends and they're your family. Irrespective of what they're going through, you should be stood side by side with them without a shadow of a doubt, and you should be helping them with whatever they need. And obviously there's a certain extent, there's a certain limit of stuff you might not be able to do for them, but I'm sure there's probably people you know that can help them, that can do the right thing for them, or there's places you can go to or point them in the right direction, whether it's a website, whether it's a self-care help book, whether it's just seeing if they want to go for a walk, like once a week, once a month or something, just to get them out of the house. It's all it needs. You don't need to do much to help somebody. You don't need to do much to change somebody's day and their mindset in a day. You just need to ask. Now, if I'm going to ever give one piece of advice, it's always ask if somebody's okay. The people that are closest to them are the people that know them better than anybody. They know what they're normally like in a day. You see them getting angry, they see them getting sad, you see them like having maybe a bit of a breakdown. Ask them what's wrong. It might take 5 minutes, it might take 5 hours. But it's more important than you going to the shops, or it's more important than you watching the football, or whatever you're going to do. It's more important to make sure your friends and family are okay before anything. Now, I've already said I'm going to put some things up at the end of the video again, but check out the companies like Mentis Statum. Companies that are doing something to generate money for charities and do things. If you look at Mentis Statum, we're not just generating money for charities, we're also planting a load of trees to help look after the environment, and they're using products that are friendly to the environment as best they possibly can. They're trying to offset their carbon footprint. They're doing so much. It's such a small company. I got my first delivery of stuff from them the other day. I'm waiting for them to get some more sizes in, and I'm sure the owner is pretty sick of me sending messages about it. But I'm excited to represent them as a brand. I'm really excited to represent them as a brand. It's a brand that needs to get people talking, and that's part of it. I love their name, I love their logos, I love everything about them, because it gets you thinking and it gets you talking. Now, if you can, go and support them. Go and buy a product from them. Go do whatever you can. But also look at the self-help stuff that they're doing that's free. You just download it onto your computer, onto your laptop, whatever. It might be the thing that helps you. It might be the things that changes your mindset. My last thought of the video, and I don't know how long this video is going to be because I've lost a bit of track of time, like waffling on again, is you need to look after your body, but you also need to look after your mind. Now, I'm so excited for the gyms to be reopened because I know for a fact it makes me feel better in a day being able to do something like training, like going to the gym and picking up a barbell. There is no better feeling for me because it's sort of like a stress relief. It's a coping mechanism for me, without a doubt, with a lot of daily stresses in life. But you also need to look after your mind. Without your mind, your body will not function. Challenge those thoughts. Challenge those thoughts that are running through your mind. If it doesn't seem right, it's probably not. But speak to people as well. Your mind comes before your body without a shadow of a doubt. Look after it. And look after each other. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media as well. I'm hoping that I'll be getting some good things on there soon, which will tie into the videos. I'm hoping that it's going to. I'm hoping these videos are going to start to become absolutely massive. I've had a lot of support over the last few videos, and I'm hoping that they're just getting better and better. But I don't know. I think they're pretty good. I like them. But tell your friends and tell your family about it. If you got anybody that thinks that they need some help, tell them to watch my videos, because there's going to be some stuff in there that's going to help them potentially. It might be the thing that makes them realise that they need help. Might be that thing that realises that they've got a friend that's in need, that's quietly suffering. But give it a like, subscribe. It helps the algorithm pick my videos up, and it helps me grow without a shadow of a doubt. And let's get to, I think the next milestone is 200 subscribers now, which I'm very excited for and not a million miles away. But let's get there. Let's do it together. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
And the lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far.